Hey guys, I want to talk about kind of the next principle of eating, and that's going to be a carb cycling model. So what carb cycling is you're basically taking your carb percent and you're cycling it between a high carb, a regular carb, and a low carb day within your week. So let's say I usually eat 150 grams of protein. Let's also say I weigh 150 pounds. Okay, so on a higher carb day, I want to lower my protein to my lean body mass. You can think of that as sort of your goal weight, or you can think of that as 0.8% of your body weight now. So just to make it simple, I'll say, okay, well, at my smallest, I weigh 142. So that's going to be my protein. Okay, so I lowered my protein to 142. I keep my fat the same. And then I'm going to bump up my carb so that I stay within my deficit calorie. So if my deficit calorie is 1900, I'm going to bump up my carb until, oh, it's at 1900, check. Okay, so that's my high carb day. The next day is just going to be my regular day, kind of what I usually eat. Let's say I usually eat about 150 grams of protein, about 23% of fat, and my carbs are where they usually are. Again, my calories stay the same. Oh, 1900, check. Okay, then my last day, I want to do a lower carb day. So at this point, I want to take my protein, okay, and I'm going to eat 1.2 times to 1.6 times my body weight, okay? Or I might just say, okay, well, I weigh 150, so I'm just going to bump that up to 160, okay? And then my fat stays the same, and then my carb, I have to lower it so that I stay within my usual calorie range, so that I stay within that 1900. So I have to lower my carb till I see the right calories. Okay, check. So the way that I just explained it, right, that would be a cycle. There's two ways you can do it. You can either do a high, regular, low, high, regular, low, or you can go high, high, medium, medium, low, low. This is kind of the one I usually follow. And actually in MyFitnessPal, you can program it. So you say, every Monday, this is what I want it to look like. Every Tuesday, this is what I want. So it'll naturally kind of change it for you. Then on that seventh day, again, I want to do a refeed day. So I want to take my maintenance calories, and that is how I want to eat on that day. Another way you can think of it is, as you keep going, you eventually want to get so that you're only eating at your maintenance calories, but we're slowly building that up. So for me, I'm only eating at my maintenance calories, but I'm still carb cycling. So eating at my maintenance calories, I do two high carb day, two regular carb day, two low carb day, and then I do a bulk day, which is I eat 10% more calories than my maintenance. Okay, so that's kind of the next step. But right now, I would recommend, if you're still just doing one refeed day a week, you feel good with that, stick with that, just add that carb cycle in. If you have any questions, please reach out. I know it's kind of a different idea. So if you have questions, let me know.